Tyler, the Creator, just released the first real single for his upcoming album, CHROMAKOPIA, Noid, and we also have some more info on the trucking map and some other stuff that we're going to go over today, so let's jump straight into this.
If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description.
Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So Tyler is obviously dropping his new album CHROMAKOPIA on Monday, October 28th, so only in a week. Today it's exactly 1 week out from the album's release. We've gotten several info, for example the Saint Chroma #1 track listing snippet that we've gotten, and now we've gotten a real single. We have to talk about this. Let's jump straight into it. He dropped Noid. It is a 4.5-minute track on Spotify, and this was only released a couple of hours ago at the point of recording this. And, I saw this, I immediately turned it on, obviously, and this is a great song. I love it. It's a little bit more experimental than maybe, some other stuff that Tyler had done, but it's not more experimental than Igor or anything. But I could see this not getting the radio play that, people would be hoping for, even though it will likely get some adequate one. So I really have to listen to this so many more times to really formulate a real opinion on this. But I do want to know how y'all feel about this, because that's obviously what it's all about. He also dropped a music video together with this, which is very interesting because in that music video, we again get to double down on the whole concept of the song, which is him feeling paranoid about his star status, about people, creeping up on him, about people, always knowing where he is. He has to check the door 3 times if it's locked. And that is also in this entire character of the Chrome guy. With some theories have been made about this. I'll drop some more videos on the concept behind this album, but it is the Chrome persona that he's also having that mask on in this video, where he's going through the different phases of his paranoia when it comes to his star status. So it's a pretty personal song, it's not like just some dumb song, kind of like Earthquake was for Igor, where like the big one is also the most personal one, which is, I really love that. I love that about Tyler as well, to have songs that are so meaningful become great hits. Now, aside from this, I do want to know what y'all think about this, so let me know in the comments. He also dropped it on Instagram with the same video, and he actually put the track listing on here. So it says 3 Noid CHROMAKOPIA Monday, October 28th, chromakopia.com. So from this we know that Noid will be the 3rd track in the track list, and Saint Chroma is going to be the 1st, the intro. That is another great info. So more stuff on this is that the Spotify version is almost 2 minutes longer than the video version. It features an extended outro, but I do think that the Spotify version is a little bit better. And a feature on here is Paul Neoi, who you might have heard on The Hook, but somebody in the comments under my last video actually told me about him. He said Noid features Paul Neoi, who is from Africa, Zambia, where I'm from. We had our own version of rock called Zam Rock. The fact that he went as far as Zambia has really shocked me. So this guy you can also find in the credits under the writers, where it says Paul Dobson Neurongo, which, is maybe just a different way to write his name than the guy wrote in the comment, but that's just some more background on who that feature on the record is. I haven't heard about him before, so always love to discover new artists. Tyler is always very good at finding talented artists. Now to kind of, conclude with the single, we have a lot more to talk about. Also news, maybe it's another single coming out. We'll have to wait and see. It's also interesting that this dropped exactly a week before, so on Monday. So that is also very noteworthy. Let's keep going though, because one more interesting fact is that the number from the Call Me If You Get Lost era that you could call back then to get info about the record has been updated. Clash magazine reported on this, and Tyler actually reposted this, and they said Tyler creator CHROMAKOPIA Trucking Company is hitting the road. The Call Me If You Get Lost number has now changed into the CHROMAKOPIA Trucking Company number. If you call the number, you receive the message on slide 2, and on slide 2 it says, "You've reached CHROMAKOPIA Trucking Company. All of our drivers are currently unavailable. Visit us at chromakopia.com for service updates in your city. Goodbye." Which is really cool because now we're getting deeper and deeper into this rollout, and more elements are starting to fit together like puzzle pieces with the trucks. We'll talk about the trucks in a second because there is a map update, which I guess we'll get by the day. So, we'll have daily content over the next week. So make sure you stay subscribed for that. It's going to be epic for Tyler fans. But also we have the number now that I guess some fan just called to see if it would still work for the Call Me If You Get Lost era. And now it's been updated for the CHROMAKOPIA Trucking Company, which I think is just awesome to go this deep into the lore, into the narrative, into the rollout of your album, to have it all fit together. I love Tyler for that. As I said, I love that the rollout is only 1.5 weeks, but in those 1.5 weeks, it's packed with a lot of Easter eggs. It's packed with so much detail on the record. It's just amazing. So the call has been updated. You can call it. It gives you this message. What else has been updated is the map, which we talked about yesterday. I have to correct myself. The truck started in Tyler, Texas. Obviously, it's funny. And then they both one went to Houston, one went to Dallas. And now we've gotten another update where one of the trucks went on eastward to Atlanta, and the other truck went westward to New Mexico, to be exact, to Roswell, New Mexico. So we have, again, this dichotomy of both of them going east and west, and I guess we'll get updates by the day. It does say that on the website that the tracking is updated daily. So tomorrow we'll have another city further to the east and further to the west that hopefully we'll get pictures from, that hopefully we'll get some impressions from the trucks on. There's also been some theories about the trucks opening up on the 28th and revealing merch or revealing the album. It's definitely a fun way to think about it. Let's just see what happens with it. Now, also something that I wanted to put in here is that originally on the website, I went over this in the first video, we had this sign under the map that said no touring availability or no touring information available. Now that has been updated as well for Camp Flog Gnaw, which is happening November 16th through 17th in Los Angeles. So that is under the touring data right now as well. That has been updated. So this was kind of obvious because obviously Tyler is performing at his own festival, but it's just something that is now in connection with the rollout for CHROMAKOPIA. And, we've gotten a lot of updates today, the whole song we've gotten, and then also the map, and then also the touring date. So it's a pretty packed day, but I hope that I got everything in here as concisely as possible. Obviously, I want to know what y'all think about the single. That is the biggest thing today, obviously. It's track list number 3. It has a feature from an African artist that also did a really good job. It's a little experimental. I do want to know what y'all think about this. And also, where do you think the trucks will go next after Roswell and Atlanta? What cities on the East and West Coast do you think they'll hit next? That's going to be very exciting to talk about. I'm so excited for this album to drop. We have a week left, so make sure you get ready for some daily content because as it looks like right now, we are going to be getting updates by the day, even if it's just the trucks. So make sure you stay subscribed and let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comments down below.
If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.